Is this thingy on?
And you're good, Kimball. And you're good.
Is this thing on?
And you're good.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kimball's Corner. Hopefully, don't want to be on the Rocky and Kimball channel again. I know, right? You make that mistake once and you're just devastated. Today we're going to be working in...
Let's just turn the volume down so I can actually hear. There we go. That's better. Okay. Go ahead.
Science projects. We're going to be working in Johanna Basford's Worlds of Wonder. We are continuing on with the bird.
Kimball, I think it's more like...
Page.
Worlds of Wonder. Go ahead and try again.
Johanna Basford's Worlds of Wonder.
Great. That was it.
I covered up these two just because I don't want my hands smudging the pencils all over the place. So.
Just take a peek behind that real quick.
You're really...
Okay, sorry. There we go. Shouldn't be annoying at all. Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. That's the book. We're going to color now. We're thinking spring colors. It's Easter. So I do have a little color chart, which you'll see when we do top down. It'll be much easier to read. And I even did like sky, the berries, the leaves, the flowers, the bird. And then I'll probably mix and match some of these colors. I don't think I'll be pulling out any new colors.
Did you have so much fun making this, Kimball?
I always do.
You love making these. It's your favorite thing. Favorite thing. Okay.
I would rather do this though than like name every pencil that I'm using. I'm also using white. I just didn't write that down because you can't see it.
All right, lazy ass.
I know. So that's gonna drive me nuts. You ruined my life. Today we went to the Cotswolds. What'd you do? And there.
You ready?
Because my hand will hit that all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Top down.
Going to the turp-dur.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeeze.
We'll just move it over this way so you see a little bit more of the, the thing. There we go. Oh my god, it's so straight and level and everything's there.
It's so wobbly. Why is it so wobbly?
It's because this is shaking.
No, I mean like the whole thing. Yeah, it's not normally. That's not normally.
I couldn't tell you, but don't worry, it's not long for this world.
So shooketh. I know we're gonna have very hard floors soon enough.
Yes, that's very true.
Right. There is the color Shot. And I'm going to start with the sky. We're going to go with pinks, purples, yellowies, and stuff such as that. I couldn't decide. I don't think I want to do another circle thing. I think I'm going to go purple and gradate up to a yellow. And by purple, I mean, I think it's lilac, which they don't actually make anymore. But there is a color that looks probably just like it that they finally replaced it with, which is nice.
There we go. Now we can see you.
Oh, thank God. Hey, everybody. Hi. It's kind of warm in here.
Just a little bit. Well, we can see the color chart. Everything's there.
Good. I hope they can read the numbers. I used to write them with colored pencil, but it was, I don't know. It seemed easier to write it with just pencil. Let's take the purple up to, let's see, I'm doing 4 colors. We'll do it about the 4th. We'll take it to about here. So.
SK says sparkle. PB says, hey, y'all.
Hi, y'all.
Tom says, good evening, gentlemen.
Hello.
And then Chris says, good evening, boys. Happy chocolate day.
Oh, my God. And I haven't had any chocolate today.
And Laura says, hi.
Hi.
Kimball, what'd you get up to today?
Well, we went out to the Cotswolds and went to, like, I guess it's a farm shop, but it's like, a garden center.
Was it Aylesbury?
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's like an organic farm shop. It was really stunning.
It was very nice.
We filmed a video for Patreon, which I'll try to edit this week. And then we also filmed a video for YouTube in Burton on the Water, which is a super cute little town, little village.
Yeah, they're just little villages that we went to out in the Cotswolds, darling. So lovely around there. I should have filmed on the way there. Just drove through some stunning little areas.
Yeah, so basically here in England, like one of their main exports during this time of year, I believe the farmlands all grow like canola oil, or they call it here rapeseed, and it's just these orange flowers.
Well, they don't grow canola oil.
Well, you know what I mean, but they make from it.
They're not orange.
Sorry, yellow, like bright yellow
like
flowers, and they're just super dense across these fields. So you'll look out across the rolling English countryside, and you'll just see these bright patches of yellow around this time and into May.
Yeah, like
it's so beautiful.
If you get up close and personal to them, it's almost like neon chartreuse yellow, and it can kind of hurt your eyes. It's a little blinding, but it's a really beautiful color.
Yeah.
I think that's all leaf in there, but this might be a little purple in here. I believe this might be a little purple in there. Anybody do anything fun for Easter? I mean, when I was a kid, we had Easter baskets and Easter hunt and dyed eggs. And I remember one time my cousin hid an Easter egg under the sofa cushion, and like that was off limits. That was like in the rules, like don't put one there. So nobody looked there. We sure smelled it a couple weeks later. I was like, oh God. My parents were so not happy having a dyed smushed egg in their sofa cushions.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
It was not good times.
PB says, no Eric today.
Oh, he'll be along, I'm sure.
He'll be here any moment. I tell Eric that if I don't see him commenting or like posting after a video, I'm going to send the search party out. Darren says, hello, boys.
Hi. Hope everyone's having a lovely Easter Sunday.
He is risen.
Where is he?
He's somewhere. Phil says, good afternoon, boys.
Hiya.
Thanks for joining, guys. Hope you're having a beautiful week.
Yeah.
And weekend.
Oh my God, yeah.
And just life in general.
Yeah. Just beauty all around. It's a beautiful life.
The ride out to the Cotswolds it's about an hour and a half.
I mean, it's like, depending which way you go, but hour and 15.
But then I missed 2 turns on the way home. And if you miss a turn in England, in the English countryside, by the way, you're going to need to take an extra 15 minutes to like get to where you need to go, just so you know.
Yeah.
So pay attention and don't try to like look at all the pretty things, because you're just going to add more time.
Yeah, like we're kind of spoiled. When we were in the States, if you miss an exit, you just drive like 2 miles and get off the next one, turn around.
Yeah. PB wants to know, did you stalk any viewers lately? Not yet.
No.
There's time. We're just waiting for them to show up. I just picture like they come in, they're like, hi, Denver, and we just won't let them leave. We're just like, oh my God, you want to have lunch? You want to go out and like, we'll walk through the park? We'll go have like dinner? You want to come back to our place, stay the night? We'll go out and do this tomorrow?
No need to traumatize them.
Okay, well, we'll scare them away. Chris says, I tried on a dress and my kids made me go out. LOL. A random woman came up to me and told me I looked amazing. Never been told that before.
Oh,
It felt
that's
nice.
nice.
Oh, that's so lovely.
That is lovely.
I love moments like that. Not that they happen to me in public, but it's nice when you see them happen. Robin says, you guys are our Easter eggs. I'm subscribed to both channels, so don't get notices. So I still have to hunt for you. It's a pleasant surprise when I manage to locate you.
Glad you found us.
Question, Robin, do you have the notifications turned on? Because I've had some people tell me that they have notifications turned on, but they don't get notified. So I'm wondering how that actually works.
Yeah, did I get notified?
I don't know. Don't look.
Why?
Just don't.
Well, no, just right here. Usually it's like, you're going live.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like I get like a little bleep bloop on my phone. It tells me.
You need to focus on your artwork, Kimball. Don't be looking at your phone. Don't check your socials.
I'll do what I want. I'm not driving.
That's true. You're driving this train.
No. I feel like I could have taken the dark purple much further, but it's fine. We'll just kind of bring this one up a little farther. Mm-hmm. When you guys do color, well, those that do coloring pages, do you do the backgrounds first, or do you do like the main subject? I feel like normally I would do the main subject. I don't know why I'm doing the backgrounds first on these. Really set the mood, I suppose.
Robin says, I do have notifications on. I know you don't do advanced thumbnails. That usually reminds me.
Yeah. We used to, but yeah, I already gave you the spiel, how it kind of just ruined everything, made my life difficult.
Yeah.
Also, now we use Rocky's phone to film, and I don't want to take up his phone. PB says, talking about Easter eggs, what if the purple Easter egg you found in the park contained cocaine or something? If you guys don't know, on Patreon, we posted, we went into Hyde Park and parked last weekend, I think, and we walked through Hyde Park into Soho in London, and then over to, I think, Green Park, and there's another park by the Palace. Right, we're by Buckingham Palace.
And I can't remember the name of it, but it is just the beginning of spring right now, and so everything's coming to life, and it was just so beautiful. But we found little Easter eggs, or at least one of them, and they were numbered, so I think they were doing some kind of Easter egg hunt in the park. And, of course, we had to pick it up and see what was inside, and it was, like, Cadbury eggs and stuff like that.
I wanted to eat it, but I was like, no.
Someone could have injected it with something interesting.
It's not Halloween, Rocky.
They put ecstasy in it, Kimball.
Oh, my God. And then they also have like a big Easter egg thing going on in London where they have like these giant eggs around town that you can hit the QR codes on them. And I don't know what they are. I've just seen a few of them. I can't be bothered to be interested.
Laura says, I leave backgrounds until last because I'm terrible at them.
Well, these ones are a lot simpler. If I had to do like, I don't know, when it comes to drawing, I hate drawing backgrounds. I can do it, I just don't like to.
Bill says you could layer the dark purple.
I could, but I don't want to. I'm trying to keep it also pretty light. I didn't want too many dark colors, because I could have gone darker purple, but I wanted to keep it pretty light, because I want to do like pastel-y spring colors.
Wait, how do you feel about spring, by the way? Like, what's your vibe on it? I know you used to really like fall.
Yeah, fall's my favorite, and then spring, but just because of the colors. I like winter because it's nice and chilly and there's no bugs, but I like to have more color in the atmosphere, but I like the quiet of when it's like really snowy outside.
Are you prepared to lose all the seasons and trade them for one?
For summer and hot summer? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Well, we're going to be traveling during spring and autumn, so I'll still have those.
That's right. We'll probably travel in winter too, actually.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
Jenna says you found us. Well done. Well done,
Yay.
Jenna. I know it's like an Easter egg hunt today, trying to find the channel.
I see what you said.
Where Kimball's at. Where is he at today?
Mentally, we never know.
Robin says, Kimball, do you love Brack's jelly beans? I think it's Brack's spelled jelly beans.
Yes.
So colorful, best tasting brand, so nostalgic. I've been loading up before they're gone. Oh, are they leaving?
Oh, I do love Brack's jelly beans.
Have they
I say
run their
Brock's.
course? Well, Mike Nelson came in and said, sparkle, gray heart, sparkle, orange heart, rocket, ... hand heart, ... stop mouse.
See, now you're talking.
That's what I'm saying. And then he also said, hand, chicken, hand.
Well,
Hand, chicken, hand. Oh, Mike. I hope you guys all noticed in last week's episode, I did a tribute to all the comments I get from Mike because we've only ever talked in emojis, or at least he's only ever talked. So, I mean, I don't even know.
it's so emotional.
All I know is we have some deep, meaningful connections. SK put cat in a box.
It's a cat in a box.
That's my favorite emoji, I think. And anyway, so on last week's end of video thumbnail, I put like all of the messages I've received from Mike in in the comment streams. I just like put them together. It was so much fun. I was giggling so hard putting those together. Anyway,
Put them together, and what do you got?
Bill says, Starburst jelly beans. Yeah. Starburst has jelly beans?
Yeah.
Oh, they're really branching out with their innovative products.
Rocky doesn't like jelly anything.
I don't like gummy bears. I don't like jelly beans. If it sticks to my teeth, get it out of my face.
Rude. I love gummy bears.
Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. You know what I'm talking about?
Obviously, I was singing with you.
You know what I'm talking about.
I could have brought in a really pale orange to go between the yellow and the pink, but I was lazy. It's just the pink and the orange right there. They're too similar. Like, you couldn't really say, I don't know. I could have done it, whatever.
But you didn't. You know what I really love about that Gummy Bear song is like how into it that guy who sings it is.
Oh, I know.
It sounds like he's like singing to his like life partner. Like it sounds like he should be singing a song about how they're gonna like have a baby and like live this amazing life, but instead it's like gummy bears. You know,
well, not quite that dramatic, but yeah.
Well, 90s.
Yeah, well, the 90s.
SK says gummy bears hard. Robin says my internet crapped out, so I missed some, but back again. Spectrum, damn it! Who knows if I'm able to stay? They pull the rug out from under me.
Oy. I mean, I'm glad we're at least on the right channel this week.
Jenna says, I remember the show Gummy Bears.
I remember, but I don't remember any of their names or anything. I feel like there was a wizard one that I liked. I think he was probably my favorite, like the wizard nerdy guy. I think he was blue.
Yeah.
I enjoyed him. Also, there was like a big tubby one. I liked him too. I could relate.
All right, Kimball, you have to plug your ears for a second. I'm going to tell everyone a secret that you don't get to know. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, plug your ears.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go.
Really just take our time.
Well, are you plugged?
Yeah, I can hear you, so speak quietly.
Don't tell Kimball we're on the wrong channel, because he'll be upset.
Okay, got it.
That's all lies.
I wouldn't lie.
I have no idea what he said, so... What's the secret?
Nothing. What would it be, Kimball?
But I mean, am I ever gonna know it?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll tell you at the end. PB says, now sing DuckTales.
Woohoo!
DuckTales, woo! I don't remember how the song goes. Every day there's something else.
DuckTales. It's been a while.
And Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck! Sounds like, how do you like it? How do you like it, Darkwing Duck?
That was one of my friend's favorite video games. On the Nintendo. All right, let's move on to the berries. We're going to call them the berries. I'm just going to do all the dark first, and then, like, the medium tones, and then the light tones.
Oh, yeah. Remember Kimball's like, life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Lace cars, lasers, airplanes.
Race cars, okay, yeah.
It's a duck blur.
Yeah.
Can solve a mystery. Remember the movie that came out about that?
Shabowie!
Oh, my gosh. So good. That movie, I really loved the Chipmunk movie also. Classic.
Oh my god,
if you haven't seen the Chipmunk Adventure.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Antagonists, are they the bad guys?
Yeah.
So good.
Klaus and Claudia were very rich and very bored.
SK says, sparkle, sparkle. And then, yeah. Let's keep going.
Here we go again on our own. Ever since my last dentist appointment, my teeth have been much more sensitive.
You got a real good clean.
Not happy about it.
Chris wants to know, did you guys get Count Duckula? Count Duckula.
I want to say yes, but I don't know.
Was it like Count Chocula?
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Is it like a cereal?
Count Duckula. I don't know.
I remember Count Chocula.
Yeah.
Did he didn't count, though. That was like the count from Sesame Street. I'm really mixing up my childhood.
2, 3.
I remember King's Vitamin cereal, and they used to have, on the cardboard backing, you could cut out masks. Remember this? It was just paper mask, and you would have to tie a string to it and make it like a little face mask that would go around.
Okay, I think so, but I mostly just did the Flintstones vitamins as a kid.
SK says, oh my god, Count Duckula, that show was great. Oh, it was a cartoon. Had no idea.
Are these the only
Bill says, he's puffing stuff.
It's like sometimes I miss things when I'm coloring.
Like what?
Like when I'll be looking and like there'll be a big fat strawberry that I just don't color, and I'm like, oh, whoops.
SK says vegetarian vampire. That reminds me of the book Banicula. It was like one of the first books I read that I was like, I read it myself.
I'm so proud.
Yeah, checked it out from the school library and everything, and then I had to read like the follow up.
The celery stalks at midnight.
Yeah, totally. And then Jenna says, did anyone watch Captain Caveman? That one was hilarious. There's so many shows I just haven't seen.
That one I think sounds familiar, but I don't think I've watched
Captain Caveman. Eric says, okay, we'll respond. Otherwise, Rocky will send a research team to look for me. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Bill says HR puffin stuff. Oh, yes. That makes more sense.
What?
What make... It just does. Don't even question it, Kimball.
Okay.
Shh.
If everyone could just shh
You
right
need
now.
to shut your mouth.
Well, I did.
Anyway, so what's in store for you coming up, Kimball?
Well, we got to do another boot sale, which not looking forward to.
You're going to give the boot to the boot sale.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. I'm going to add a little yellow just to...
Bill says, sorry, typo, I'm old. Well, Bill, let me give you a little secret. We all make typos, and we're all not, we're all different ages. So don't worry. It's not because you're old. It's because you're crazy, Bill. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, do you remember Crazy Gideon?
Oh my gosh, when we lived in LA, there was this guy who sold used things, I think, and his name was Crazy Gideon, and he had these, like, those crazy commercials, like, Crazy Gideons, and it would be all these, like, crazy 90s camera angles zooming around. He's like, this TV's only $10 or whatever.
Ridiculous.
Just insane. Robin says, God, I'm really old. I think the first book I read myself was Cat in the Hat when it was published.
So when was that?
My elementary school teacher, Miss Ramirez,
Good old Miss Ramirez.
Rest in peace.
Oh.
She used to say that she'd be like, back in my day, when the dinosaurs ruled the land or whatever, and I used to think that was the funniest thing. I was in 4th grade.
Okay.
And she passed away. I was sad. I remember staying on my staircase and my mom came to give me the news. Really heavy themes this week, sorry. But I loved her. She was great. Eric says nothing is crazy. Leslie says, hi, boys. I'm better late than never. And then you put, like, that squiggly, like, eyes emoji with the, like, squiggle mouth. Like, and then the heart.
I'm sorry. What was that like? Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah. And then David says, hi, y'all. Happy Easter. I'm at my brother's, but wanted to jump in and say, hi.
Well, hello, and thanks for jumping in, even though you're at your brother's. You guys doing family meals? I guess we should probably call our parents and, you know.
We should do something. We haven't even made dinner yet. We don't. What are we eating?
I probably wouldn't eat anything.
Oh, my God. You're so thin.
I wish. No, I have this coffee here with me.
Did you eat your other half of the sandwich you got?
Shh. Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're fine.
Yeah.
I'll make an egg or something. Last night I made a omelet out of an entire courgette? Is it a courgette? No, zucchini.
Yeah,
right?
it's a courgette.
Courgette.
But it's funny that you said you made an omelet out of a courgette.
Well, yeah, I like fried that up with some garlic, and then I just added egg into it. It was delicious.
Remember the time you like whipped up some eggs and put them in the pot, and then you like went upstairs for like 5-10 minutes?
Oh, you guys! I didn't even tell you guys this. The other day,
oh God,
I put eggs in, and I'm cooking them on like level 8, which is just one down from
almost high. Yeah.
And then Kimball comes in and distracts me, and for some reason he's like, oh, this and this. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go look at it. We go upstairs for
I'm not your culinary failure.
At least 8 minutes we go upstairs, and as I come back down, I start smelling. I'm like, oh my God, I left eggs just cooking.
It reminds me of Cher when she's like baking cookies, and she's like, oh my God.
It was only 3 eggs in this pan, and when I came in, the eggs were coming up more than halfway up the pan, like all fluffy. And fortunately, they didn't burn. I was able to rectify it, but I was like, how did they not burn?
Yeah, we don't know.
How did they not burn? And I just ate them as they were. They were a little rubbery. I'm not going to lie, but still.
Fine. Everything's fine.
Robin wants to know if we ever make deviled eggs.
I love deviled eggs.
That's such an Easter thing, isn't it, too? Or like Thanksgiving.
You know, it's weird. I don't know. Okay, so in the States, whenever I would make hard-boiled eggs, I would put eggs in cold water, put it on the stove, bring it to a rolling boil, let it go for 30 seconds to a minute, shut it off, let it cool, crack the eggs, delicious, perfectly done every single time, never fails.
You heard him.
Came here, I'm like, that's how I did in the States. I'll do that same here. Cracked it. It was like liquid and weird. It was like watery. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I was reading out how to do eggs here, and it's like, bring it to a boil for like 5 minutes and like this and that. And then like, I was like, what the hell? Turned out fine though, but I don't know why it was different. That was very weird to me.
There's no reason. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Eric says, I was expecting an Easter bunny today.
I was going to, but it's too obvious. No, I needed to finish we got to finish this page up.
PB says, it's great to see the same people that chat here every week. Still missing Maurice, though.
My Maurice.
Robin says, rectified eggs. Oh, my God. Bill says, could you have haps and pfeffer?
Maybe.
You could have has and pfeffer. I don't know what that means.
I don't like haps and
maybe
pfeffer.
We missed. Why are you moving to Thailand? Thank you.
Why?
Why are you doing it,
There
Kimball?
is a full episode about why.
Yeah, we did a live stream. Go watch the live stream, TJ. No, I'm just kidding. We can tell you. So basically, the long and short of it is, but you should still watch the live stream. So I've been working a lot at my corporate job, and when I started doing YouTube, it basically added another around 30 hours to my week, basically. So let's just say I'm working between 75 and 85 hours a week. So
yeah,
if you've ever done that, you'll know that you don't really have any free time to do anything. So when Kimball and I went to Bangkok in November for 3 weeks, we started talking. I'm like, hey, we loved it so much that we were just like, hey, could we actually just move here now and live more affordably and live off of the money we currently are making on YouTube and Patreon? And it turns out that yes, we could. So after many, many weeks of deliberation, we decided that we were going to take a risk.
It wasn't many weeks of deliberation. It was many weeks of we're finally going to admit that we're going to do it.
Yeah, basically.
We knew we were going to.
So then we set a clear intention that we're doing it, and I put in my notice. I gave a 4-month notice for my job, and that's winding down now. And so we're going to be moving to Bangkok to basically just be able to spend more time together. And so I'll only be working on YouTube and Patreon content and, you know, other fun projects that come up. Like we're going to eventually do merch. I'll post on social more. There's just a lot I want to do that we don't have time for because it's a lot just to run like a YouTube and a Patreon channel. Plus, I want to put more stuff on Patreon because that's like where most of our funds are coming from for this. So anyway, if you know any friends that might want to come hang out with us, let them know. So yeah, that's why. But also, we just love Thailand. It's beautiful there. The people are super friendly. The weather's lovely. They have earthquakes, you know. Like
they didn't have an earthquake in Bangkok.
No, they didn't. But there's also like
country. It was
they have a really good cafe culture there. They have stunning shops, and there's kitties everywhere. So I mean, it's just like a win-win.
It's everything we love in one place.
And also, it's such a different type of culture, and they're all so happy there, seemingly. So we just want to explore more of Asia as well. So every 6 months, we'll have to go out of the country and come back in. So we're going to visit lots of fun places in Asia, too.
Hopefully it'll be fun.
And hopefully we won't watch our savings just dwindle to nothing. We'll see.
If that starts to happen, we'll go to plan B-ish.
Okay, let me catch up on comments here.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Robin says, I knit kooky hats and was considering wearing one to the Easter parade, but wimped out. It's uptown laziness. You should have done it. Eric says, PB, we are not the same people. We are a week older. Jenna says, LOL, when you said Hassan Pfeffer, Bugs Bunny came to mind. One of the characters would say that a lot. Bugs Bunny was my favorite cartoon my whole childhood. The only opera songs I know came from that. Eric says, on Patreon, we can be naughty. And then John says, hey, John here. Oh, hey, John here from New York City. Yay.
Hi.
Hey, John. And then Mark says, hey, boy, sorry I'm late.
No worries.
No worries at all. Thanks for joining at all. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
We're letting everyone know that we hope you're having a beautiful Easter weekend and just life in general.
Yeah.
And today's Kimball is coloring in the Johanna Basford something Worlds of Wonder coloring book. So he has like 2 he's already done over here.
We're covering them up so I don't keep smudging with my hand.
So anyway, yeah. Color those leaves, Kimball. Do you know what color the bird's going to be?
Yes. Teals and oranges, like peachy oranges and soft aquas.
Okay.
With like hints of pinks and yellows and stuff, like the background colors brought into it. I think that's where it's going to go.
It's anything you want. It's your dream.
Yeah. I just didn't want to add any new colors because I'm lazy.
Okay, what else? What other topics do we want to talk about? We really hit a dead zone there, Kimball, where it went silent. We can't have more than 5 seconds of silence. It just gets awkward.
Your job is to keep the conversation flowing.
That's my job.
Coloring. I'm the visuals.
Oh, you keep the creativity flowing. I have to be the one keeping the conversation. Robin says, you guys do anything provocative with chocolate, like hide the candy bar? No, but our friends just told us they were in Amsterdam and they're going to some like bathhouse that's like chocolate night.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's really what they're saying it is, but they're just gonna pour chocolate on people on the dance floor, which that sounds really gross.
Sounds like a fun safety hazard to me.
It just ew, but also like fun, but ew. I don't know.
I mean, I'm down.
Yeah.
Mike Nelson says, party for 6,001 subscribers. I think that's what he was saying. Because we, on the Rocky Kimball channel, we hit over 6,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful.
Yay.
Now, if we could just get to 100,000, that'd be great.
Nearly there.
We're almost there, guys. Come on. Just a few more. Yeah. Robin says, given the sexy choice, chocolate syrup or whipped cream?
Whipped cream.
Why is that? Easier to clean up?
Less sugar so I won't get sick.
Oh, okay.
We've played with some honey every now and then, like in the past. It's been a long time. And I was like, I'm like, that's just sugar.
Eric says, my favorite bird is a penguin. You have chocolate for massages, so try it, Kimball.
Massages, what?
Maybe there's like chocolate for massages, like you can get specifically for massaging.
I've seen like chocolate spas where like, I think even in like Hershey, Pennsylvania, there's like a chocolate spa. But But yeah, no, I don't know. I do love the smell of chocolate, and I have a Yankees candle for that.
Jenna says, oh yes, congrats on 6,000K. So happy for you. Yay!
Thanks.
And then Mark says, whipped cream, just not Cool Whip out of the frozen tub. It's a mood killer.
Yeah, no.
You don't want a hydrogenated oil just rubbed all over you? Come on.
Mm-mm. But as a child, I loved it.
I mean, just Cool Whip in general, right? Not like rubbing it all over you. Yeah. Okay, just wanted to clarify. PB says, will you guys miss the neighborhood's cat? Oh, like the neighbor's cat, the little kitty that stares us through the window.
I mean, not really. We've
never
really
interacted with him other than like we try to do the slow blink and he just refuses to do it back type of a thing.
I think it's a she, because one day I heard the neighbor outside yelling for Patricia, and I can't imagine.
I think it was just one of his girlfriends.
Well, a woman was yelling it. So she's like, Patricia!
It's one of her girlfriends.
Where did you go?
Okay.
So I'm hoping it's the cat.
Maybe.
But I don't really know.
That could be a guy's name, Kimball. You don't know?
We haven't officially met the kitty.
Remember on SNL they had the character Pat back in the day, and no one knew if it was like a man or a woman. Yeah, it's Pat. And yeah, anyway,
I'm Carol.
Leslie says, "As I missed the beginning, what pencils are you using, Kimball?"
I am using Prismacolor Premier pencils.
Are those the best Premier or the best Prismas that you have?
I mean, they're the only ones that I have.
Oh, okay. Are those the ones you always use?
Yeah.
Okay. Same as it ever was. Eric says, a lot of olive oil and start wrestling, guys. Good for the body and the skin. Oh my gosh, have you guys seen Turkish wrestling?
Oh my God.
The oil wrestling ones where they have to get the flags that are like hidden in the shorts?
Yeah, wow, that
is my kind of sport.
That's
I'm down.
Sport I could watch.
I could play, but I'd be really bad at it, I think. Well, maybe I'd be really good at it. Who knows?
I think...
Maybe not.
People are like, why are you hiding a baton in there?
They're like, why does he just fall to the ground and like lay there?
Oh my God.
Robin says, pudding wrestling.
Ew.
Oh,
ew.
Pudding.
And like Jello wrestling. I mean, it's
Kimball,
fine.
Have you ever done a wet t-shirt contest? That's what I want to know. Would you? Could you win?
I wear my shirt in the pool sometimes.
And that works.
Could I win because I got boobies? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just no for like a guy like wet shirt contest.
Yeah, how many wet shirt contests have men?
I don't. Well, if there's not, we have something. That's something there. We could invent.
No, right.
Joshy says, "Hello, boys."
Hi, and welcome to the wet t-shirt conversation.
I mean, just in time. Let Kimball know what his like team name should be.
I don't care.
Every time, you know, like you always try to combine names, like when Brad and Angelina together, it was like Bradgelina or whatever. Yeah. Whenever you try to combine Kimball and mine, it sounds like Rimble.
I go with Kimaki.
Either way.
Yeah, Rimble sounds like, because when I was younger, it was a little heavier. And my friend's older brother always called me Rumble Rama. And I was like, excuse me. But I did laugh because it was kind of funny.
Robin says, can't do ice cream wrestling, even on a hot summer's day. Too much shrinkage.
Yeah, that's what we're worried about. I'm like, bugs, ants, flies, gnats. Ew. Can you imagine being like drenched in honey, walking around, and then all these like dead bugs are just stuck to you?
I mean, some people would be into it. You never know. There's someone's into everything, you know. There's like something for everyone.
Yeah, we all remember when everyone's like, "Don't look up 2 girls, 1 cup," and I was like, "I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna take your word for it." Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, so many fun topics today, guys. You really like set it off.
Happy Easter.
He is risen. Anyway, that's offensive to some people. Sorry.
Let's just move on to more wholesome topics.
Okay, well, let's move on now. Eric says, wet t-shirt contest, simple walk in the rain with a t-shirt, white t-shirt. And then Paul says, joyous, oh my God, I can't pronounce French at all. Please forgive me.
Make it up.
Paxez-vous du Montreal.
I think you nailed it.
Just arrived on your page. Felicitations. Congratulations for the 6,000 viewers, by the way.
Oh.
Thanks, Paul. I'm so sorry I butchered your beautiful language that I tried to study for 7 months and still suck at it.
Well, you were doing well when you were actually in France and you were talking to people and you were carrying on conversations quite easily.
Yeah, well, that days are behind us now.
I know. Well, that's the thing, is like when you start learning a language and then there's no one to practice with, you just start losing it.
Well, the hardest thing was like trying to pronounce the words properly because I wanted to do it justice and also have the accent, but I always felt like I was not allowed to do it. I felt like if I tried to do it, people were going to recognize it and think I was being an ass.
Either that or you were like trying to overdo it.
I guess.
Even though like you weren't.
Everything sounds better in your own head until you hear it on tape and then you're like, whoopsies.
It's true.
Like sometimes I watch back our videos, I'm like, is that what people have to experience when they're with me?
I didn't want to say.
PB says 10,000 subscribers at the end of the year.
Well, that would be nice.
I'm going for 100,000.
Don't get greedy.
Okay. No, that's the goal. I'm not going to quit doing YouTube until we get to 100,000.
But like by the end of the year.
End of the year. I want it. Especially since I don't have a corporate job now. I need it. If anyone knows how to get to 100,000 subscribers, let us know. We need the inside scoop.
Yeah, I don't know how people do it.
Eric says, Rocky, your French is terrible. Thank you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Robin says, Rocky, French a challenge. Have you learned any key phrases in Thai yet? Let us hear. Not yet. We'll get to that later.
We haven't learned any key phrases, but we've learned just like hi and, well, Swati Cobb is like hi, good evening, goodbye, good morning, good afternoon.
And then like my banter is basically saying like it's okay or like don't worry about it.
We think. Anyway, because
it has a lot of meanings because they use it in a lot of different contexts.
But there's also like subtle tonal things that we might be missing, so it might mean something a little different. I don't know. We still have a lot to learn, but it's fun. Roimak means it's delicious. Roimak kab.
Like mak means like very or like a lot.
We think. Pretty sure.
Yeah. And then basically you have to add either kap or ka to the end of your sentence if you're male or female. It's kind of like a polite way of speaking. And you can also use it to like say yes or
kab.
Yeah, to like register that you're listening.
Kab kun kab.
But anyway, we'll be learning quite a bit. Probably the month, like when we have, probably in like last couple weeks leading up, we'll probably start learning more, especially after I leave my job, because right now I'm just like crazy busy. But once I leave on the 16th, we're going to start learning more of the language, and then over the next year, we'll learn like conversational Thai. And then if we stay there longer than 3 or 4 years, we'll definitely start studying fluent. And I think it will depend on how many like Thai friends we have to, know how easily we can speak it. Because when you learn a language on your own and you're not speaking it every day with other people, it's hard to remember.
Well, and I mean, you might be speaking with me and I'd be like, oh, that sounds totally accurate, but it might be way off. So it will help to have Thai friends that can help us along the way.
Robin says, only needed to learn hello, how much, thank you, and I'm sorry. And then PB says, Tom Kakai.
Tom Kakai, yeah, it's chicken soup, basically, I think. Because Gai is chicken and Tom Ka is like a coconut soup.
Kaprao Gai.
Kaprao Gai is...
Isn't that one of their most favorite... Is that basil
It's like
chicken?
the rice with holy basil.
Yeah, that's one of their most favorite dishes.
I like
it's funny because they don't even really do...
Pad Thai
there. It's not like, I mean, they have it, but it's not really something.
It's not like a favorite amongst people, apparently. Like I think the Thai government was trying to make Thai cuisine a little more popular and like not popular, but like
accessible or something,
more friendly to foreigners because it wasn't spicy, unless you like ask for it spicy, but.
Yeah, it's funny though. I used to know so much French. Like I could carry on conversations when we went there with people, and some people were like, "Oh, you're not French?" Like by the time I leave, but now it's literally all gone. I can't remember hardly any of it.
Yeah.
Until I look at the words, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that."
Yeah, I just struggle with any language. I don't know why, but it is very difficult for me.
Same thing with Italian. I learned a bunch of Italian. I was speaking it really well, and then I just stopped, and it's gone. And my brain just cannot retain it if I'm not doing it all the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your brain has a lot more stuff to worry about than a language it's not using.
But it's the same thing, even with piano lessons, like back in the day, I could memorize songs really easily if I studied them, like, right before a recital. So I could, like, play, like, without even looking at the keyboard or, like, having sheet music and stuff like that. But if I stopped...
was not having it.
And then, like, a month later, it was gone.
Because, again, you're not playing it every day, and... You don't need that, so.
Eric's basically saying that the only Thai he knows is Thai, a Dutch candy that has origin from Indonesia.
Oh. Well, those leaves look fine enough. Again, I think I'm going to add a little yellow into them. They're just looking a very, just pale green. Maybe I'll use the canary.
Robin says, you don't need the language study these days if you have your phone and the language translation apps. I think they're also going to have things in the future where, like, glasses will be able to translate as you're talking, like, live to people. So you can just, like, wear glasses, and as you're talking, it'll, like, put it right in your ear what they're saying. So I think the language gap for travelers and for people, visiting other countries will probably make it a lot more accessible.
I just don't love it. Like, if you're going to move somewhere, I don't love that people are like, I don't need to learn the language. they know English, which granted we didn't really have any language barriers when we went to Thailand because pretty much everyone we spoke to spoke English. But I think it's like, I don't know if it's respectful, but I think it's good to learn the language of a country you're moving
Well, also,
to.
they are excited when you try to learn their language there. Like, in France, I studied it for months and months and months. Like, and when I went there, they couldn't give a shit less. They were like, no. I would try to talk to a lot of people in French, and they would just start talking in English no matter what. So, I mean...
Yeah.
But in Thailand, they, like, really try to help you, and they're, like, they get super, like, excited on their face. They get all lit up, and they're like, yeah.
Yeah, which I like. So these flowers are little strawberry flowers, and they're white, so we're just hardly adding any color to it.
Find languages learning easy. Speak 5 now.
You know what?
I'm so glad.
But see, also, like, I think it's harder coming from English, because for one, in the States, you don't really have the option to learn a lot of languages. We didn't get to learn languages until high school as an option, and everybody speaks English. But I think, is English, like, one of the only languages that's, like, flipped from all the other languages? Like, the sentence structure is reversed, and that's where I really struggle. Is, like, saying things in the proper order. Because, like...
PB says, how's your Italian? Can you say my wife's name, Lenuccia?
Lucci? What?
Lenuccia, I think.
I don't know, I'm not over there.
Robin says, I think it behooves us to learn modicum of the native language. It's just polite and shows respect. And Eric says, so Kimball, I had to talk Dutch to you in Bredin.
Okay.
Anyway, that's all the comments I had. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure these are yellow on the inside.
What, like the type of flower you're coloring?
Yeah, I'm just adding a little oranginess to it. But I think the strawberry flowers are, like, just yellow. Anyway, I didn't want to do a strong color because there's only 3 of them. If they were, like, spread throughout the image, I would have done probably something a little more exciting, but I kept it very subtle. And then, so yeah, that yellow was for that. And now these are the colors for the bird. Plus I'll add pinks and yellows. I think. We'll see.
Robin says, Kimball, you can always speak in charades.
Can I, though? Or do I just look a little spastic? I can sure try, though.
But we don't know how many syllables it is in their language.
I was looking at the sentence structure. I'm having a rough time even learning the alphabet. Like, I learned the Korean alphabet pretty easily. I've kind of forgotten it now because it's been a year since I've really done anything with it. But I was trying to learn the Thai alphabet, or the Thai characters. I'm just like, that's not happening for me. All right, let's start dark orange up here.
If you had to, so basically I thought sometimes, like, if I had to go back, and because I know how to play the piano basically because I took lessons forever, but I'm like, if I knew what I know now, would I rather have learned a language?
I would have.
Versus studying the piano, and I can't decide what I'd rather do.
It's still difficult because, again, no matter what language I learned growing up, I had no one to speak it with. So, yeah, it's like
maybe Spanish.
And it wasn't. Well, yeah, I guess I could learn Spanish.
But you had Spanish friends.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, if you live in Europe, like, you can travel to lots of different places where they speak a different language, which is nice. That makes it easier to learn. Especially because even when we've visited, like, you notice that, like, when you get near the borders, like, the languages on packaging and stuff just are all kind of intermixed, which is cool.
Eric says, otherwise we can all learn Esperanto. And then Timothy says, yikes, I nearly missed this.
Oh, you didn't, and I'm so glad you did. Timothy.
Alberts. And then Robin says, or maybe sign language. Is that the same across countries, or does it have... wouldn't that be convenient,
because everyone says ASL, so it's American Sign Language is what we would know. So I'm sure they've got to be somewhat similar, but I don't know. Is it really that jumpy when people are watching?
Apparently. I'm just not going to use this program anymore because it's just all messed up.
Yeah, it doesn't work well for me.
It used to work perfectly, and then I updated the software last week, and now it just is not... No matter what it says it's going to do, it doesn't do it. So I think we're just going to have to go back to the old way.
That's fine. It just gets rid of that little... Nobody needs to be seeing me while we're doing this.
PB says, we've been watching the Belgian TV show Mole, which is filmed in Thailand. It's more modern than we thought.
Like Thailand or the show?
Thailand, probably. And
Thailand
then Eric
is
says...
well, not Thailand, but Bangkok is very modern.
Yeah. Oh, it's super modern. It's way more modern than the other cities we've lived in.
Very much so, yeah.
Eric says every country has their own sign language, and also the transportation in Thailand is just amazing.
Yeah.
In Bangkok specifically. I don't know about the rest of Thailand, but they do have train systems and they have buses everywhere. And
yeah, it's really accessible to the whole country, which I like. I'm really not sure. Maybe I'll do this one.
Wouldn't it be nice if they could just invent like one universal language? A global Earth language.
It's called math, Rocky. Math is the same.
I'm not speaking in numbers.
Math is the same in every country.
We all speak in binary code. We're like
Nailed it. Nailed it. I love you too.
I think that's how it would go. Let's start it. Do we need to start like a Rocky and Kimball channel language? What was the one you used to speak with Jeff all the time, your brother?
Pig Latin?
Is it? Ooh, yay, egg, yay, something. I don't know, whatever it was.
Yes.
I used to be able to do it really easily. Now I can't.
It's not Pig Latin. It's you add...
Come on, think about it. What was it,
it was
Kimball?
really weird. You had to add like a vowel before a certain thing, and it just completely changed the...
It's all gone. You have to ask him.
Completely gone, yeah. Well,
when he gets out of prison.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Maybe he speaks to his cellmates with it, so no one knows what's up.
I doubt it. I'm just picking and choosing color, or orange stripes paint. Apparently it's going to be a very striped bird.
Robin says, we need to develop ESP. Maybe there will be surgery for that in the future. Some AI advanced thing, or enhanced thing.
I would be down, but also a little scared.
I'll let some people test it first. It's like the first iPhones.
Yeah, someone else try that. It's not like the iPhone. Like, give me an iPhone, I'll do that. But like implants and surgery, I don't know about that.
But again, I think they'll have like earpieces you can just wear that will just automatically translate as it's happening. It's like Star Trek. Remember they used to have like the translation happening all the time? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You just never knew. But everyone spoke English, don't worry. PB says, the room looks empty, by the way. When will you ship everything to Thailand?
They are going to pick it up on the 23rd
of
next month.
And we need to get our parking permit.
Yeah, but we can't do that yet.
Yeah, we have to wait until 2 weeks out?
No, we have to wait 30 days.
Till it's 30 days out.
Yeah, so we have like 3 or 4 days left.
So we can do it sometime this next week.
Yeah. Because there's nowhere to park.
Jenna says, does the wire situation in Thailand give you anxiety on the telephone poles? I have no idea how they work on it and know what is what.
I don't have to work on it, so I don't care. It's really funny because when I saw pictures before I went, it kind of intimidated me. I'm like, oh my god, it's really cluttered. There's a lot going on. And then when you're there, it's like, it's not really noticeable. I don't know. Like
it is, but it isn't. Like it's just part of...
It's just it fades into the background to me.
Of the city, to be honest. I think they're going to eventually bury them, especially along Sukhumvit Boulevard, but...
Yeah. I think they're looking into it. I'm going to bring in some of the teals and see how it's working.
Robin says, but Rocky, with the earpiece, do you need a mouthpiece to respond and translate to the person what you're dialoguing with? No, because the other person will be wearing something similar, and so, like, they'll hear, and it will translate for them as well.
Oh, I'm glad you really thought this out.
Yeah, everyone's going to have implants.
That sounds like a real fun future.
Yeah, it's going to be great. By the way, I saw these costumes it was like a Facebook ad. I've received it a couple times, and it's these all like one-piece skin-tight costumes. Have you seen these? And they're super cute.
No, you get some very inappropriate ads on Facebook. I don't know how they're even there.
I had one with like full nudity. I was like, what is this?
And like the doctor one where the person got a thing stuck inside them. Like, why did that video pop up?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm like, how is that even on there? And ow.
PB says, isn't Kimball afraid of gouging his eye out with a random fence piece in Thailand?
I'm not afraid of it, but it might happen.
You've got glasses at least.
Yeah, I'll have that little bit of warning.
Yeah, you don't want to be walking around looking at your phone. Because you guys, I saw so many tourists walking around with bandages on their heads while we were there. I was just laughing so hard because I know exactly what happened to them.
Yeah,
they just ran into like a piece of metal off a telephone pole, or like weren't paying attention and hit up like like one of those, what do they call it, like the eaves that come off of buildings.
Oh yeah,
what do they call them?
Like a little canopy thing.
The canopy, what is it called? Awning, yeah. Awning. And like they'll just use like a wire or like a pole. I can't think of words right now, so let's just skip it.
I think you nailed it.
Eric says, haha, kinky mind, Rocky. LOL. I don't know what I said, but yes, definitely. Jenna says, oh yes, the universal translator from Star Trek. Really wish that was a thing. It will be!
I'm sure, yeah. I'm sure eventually it will be.
Kimball and I are just, like, having a random moment because...
Hold on real quick. I think we're just going to add some little patterns in this. I don't know why.
Like, I know that they just had an earthquake in Myanmar, which affected Bangkok. It's even though it's, like, 800 to 1,000 miles away, whatever. But I feel like there's so much awareness of Bangkok and Thailand in general right now, and it keeps increasing because of like TV shows and also people wanting to, you know, move out of the US and experience other ways of life. That's all I'm gonna say. And so it's interesting to like see how the situation there changes over the next few years. Like, I'm very curious if people will stay or leave.
I can't believe how much Bangkok has changed
in like 20 years.
Yeah, even 50 years. Like, incredible. That's all.
Jenna says, is everything low in Thailand? Is the population that much shorter there? Oh, yes. For sure.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, are the people in Thailand shorter?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like when Kimball and I are walking through the subway, I'm like, I can see over the sea of heads.
Well, I can see all the tourists.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we stand out a little bit.
That bird's really coming alive. Can you tell me what kind of bird song does that one have? Can you just go ahead and do it?
Well, you were chirping it earlier.
No, you were the one doing it, and I was just like trying to emulate it, but I didn't get it right. So you were doing it again. Go ahead.
Well, it takes me a while to whistle.
You got it.
Something like that?
No, keep going.
Leave me alone.
I'll call back to you. Go ahead.
No, we're done. No,
okay.
We're done.
Just 10 minutes of us whistling. Do you think people would stick around?
Got it. Hope not.
We won't put you through that, don't worry. Just 5 minutes.
It's already been too much.
Okay, fine.
I like that. That's a fun little pattern. Look at you, little bird. Little bird.
First band that comes to mind, go.
Alanis Morissette, just because, I mean, that's who we were listening to in the car earlier.
Miss Jellyfish Fan says, I'm going to miss you guys in Aylesbury. I've seen you around, but I'm too shy to say hello. What? What?
You should just come say hi.
Aylesbury is pretty dull, but has been better with you two here. Oh my god, why didn't you say hi?
Where did you see us at? Because, you know, next time we go, I'll keep an eye on...
That is it. We need to go have brunch at Matilda's tomorrow. I don't know what you're doing.
If you're staring at me, I'm going to run up to you and be like, hi!
Oh my... No, we definitely need to hang out before we go. Don't be scared. Everything's going to be fine. We should definitely hang out. Don't be shy. We're just normal people!
I don't know about that.
PB says, will you guys ever move back to the USA? Never say never, PB.
Yeah, we don't know. It's not top of the list right now.
Eric says, they start to become crazy, the boys. Yeah, that's very true.
We're talking about that show.
Careful what you wish for. Miss Jellyfish Fan, we need to go hang out. Where have you seen us? I'm very curious. I want to know if we saw you too.
I want to know what you're thinking.
We're just totally normal, I promise.
A little bit. Sometimes. We have our moments.
I've always wondered about that. Like, if people have seen us and been, you know, apprehensive to come say hi because they didn't want to, like, feel like they were bothering us. And I totally respect that, but, like, don't worry about our feelings.
Yeah, we've also, like, I have noticed people that, like, look at us, like, a few times.
You're crazy looking.
Well, maybe.
Just kidding.
And I don't know, yeah, I'm like, it might just be because we're foreigners. Like, they could, you know, tell by our accent, but they could just be curious.
Aylesbury's interesting. It's a very cute market town. It's like an hour 20 or hour 10 outside of London by car. I think it's like 50 minutes by train. But it's interesting because there's such a diverse population of people here, of like all economic statuses and like all different ethnic backgrounds, and there's all sorts of different shops around here and stuff like that. And like the downtown area is super cute, like the old town and where the church is and stuff like that, and they have a market and all that, and they have a lot of like stores for shopping and stuff like that, so it's really convenient. And then there's a lot of new neighborhoods So Kimball and I got kind of rerouted on the way home from IKEA yesterday, and we went through this entire neighborhood that's maybe a mile away from our house. And I had no idea. It's like this whole community with like its own school and shopping, and it's all brand new houses with parks. Like 60% of the land is all like open space. And I was like, how have we been here 2.5 years and did not know this was here?
I don't know. What else is over? I mean, it's just a neighborhood, so it's not like it pulls up on like a map for anything that we would be doing. But yeah. But
I think it's because we're from the U.S. that we appreciate a town like Aylesbury. I think a lot of people who like live or grew up here are like, why would you move here? Like that's the main thing we get is like, why did you move from the U.S. to Aylesbury?
Yeah.
She says, I saw you in the square. I was on my break. I work at M&S. Oh, girl, we're coming. We're coming for you. We know where you're at now. No, I'm serious. If you want to go and have like brunch or something, we would love to. Kimball, tell you'd love to.
I would love to. I'm trying to make these not because they're complementary colors. So when you mix them, they're ugly.
Everyone, tell Miss Jellyfish fan that we need to go have lunch with her or something.
Yeah, we won't vlog if you don't want. We'll just hang out.
No, obviously, we will just chat. We don't vlog every moment of our lives, trust me.
Well.
If we did, I don't know who would edit it. Someone was saying we should do like a 24-hour live stream, and I was like, oh, God. I don't think that's safe for YouTube.
Who knows what could happen on that?
I think we would be too self-conscious. I don't think we would like fully be ourselves because we would just like know the camera was there.
Yeah, probably.
If someone hid the camera, that would be some hilarious stuff. Like, I don't think people understand the crazy stuff we get up to.
I'm too weird.
I filmed a video the other day when I was laying in bed, by the way, and you had no idea. You thought I was just on my phone, but I was filming you. And you were just on peak Kimball. Whoa. You were just putting clothes away, and you were making like random sounds and like ooh ooh ah. Just like
whatever.
Oh my God, so funny.
Someone has to be entertaining in this relationship. It's funny because a lot of people, because I'm quiet on camera a lot more. So
or in public too.
Yeah, so it's just funny that
you're just comfortable around me.
Right. That's what you get. So, when you get to know me, look out.
I mean, you're pretty out there on the channel.
Well, it's because I'm with you. I do tone it down because I don't want to annoy too many people in public. But if you watch the live, that's kind of how I am more often than not.
Eric says, okay, I will film you for 24 hours. Can you imagine just Eric walking around with the camera, just like right in our faces as we're like, we go in to kiss and he's like, okay, go.
He's like, wait. Let me change angles.
He's all, this lighting isn't right.
Do it again. We're just going to fade it out into a yellow.
I had to cut so much out of the last week's video, by the way.
What video?
From the bathroom scene. I had to remove so much of it, and I was like, I can't even put it on Patreon.
That's fine.
I know. It'll just live in infamy on my phone somewhere.
Well, that's terrifying.
Miss Jellyfish Fan says, so come and get me, boys, as Nicole Kidman said in Moulin Rouge. Oh my God, we were just listening to Moulin Rouge in the car.
We sure were.
We should be lovers. We can't do that. We can't do that. I'll drink all the time. Anyway, I saw Moulin Rouge when it came out in the theaters, I think like 9 times because we were sneaking in the back door and weren't paying for it. I'm sorry.
And when he says we, it was not me.
Okay, well, I was. Kimball was just stealing books from Barnes & Noble. It's fine.
I was not.
So, SK says, purple creature drinking coffee with pinkies out. And then PV says, Kimball, how are the legs after running uphill to the rainbow bench? I know of other American expats YouTubers who, whenever they see a tall church tower, will climb the stairs all the way up to the top.
We climbed to the top of the church in Strasbourg. That was fun.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. We need to do a vlog or like some kind of recap of our time, that trip, because that was crazy. We went from Paris to Colmar to Strasbourg to some other city over to Prague, and then we came back through
we did Bamberg and Kokum and
Kokum. Oh my gosh, Colmar. Yeah, my car almost got swept away by the river. It was just insane, crazy trip. But we were weren't really vlogging at the time, but we kind of were. So I think I might have enough to make a crazy episode. But it was just a month of insane traveling.
That was a crazy fun trip. It was called Paris to Prague and back.
Yeah, it would be fun. I could do that for maybe Patreon or something.
Yeah.
If anyone's interested. It'll take me a while to do it though, because yeah, that's a lot of combing through footage.
Yeah.
Let me see. PB says maybe that's something for you guys. Climbing to the top of the church tower.
I mean,
I didn't know you could climb up those. Like, do they allow the public to climb up them?
I'm sure you can go in a few of them.
Huh. Jenna said, Rainbow Bench. You made me laugh at that.
I tell ya.
Alex says, hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey, Alex. Welcome. And then Jenna says, that park was so beautiful.
Which one?
Which one, Jenna?
Was it the Hyde Park?
Oh, was it the Hyde Park video on Patreon? Alex said, I'm so surprised you didn't edit some of Kate Bush when you were running up that hill. I don't even know that song. Everyone was mentioning that song. I don't even know it. We have to look it up after this.
Yeah, we spent the last, 4 or 5 years just listening to 17.
Yeah. PB says, I want to see the Alsace footage. Oh my gosh, yeah. I ended up making videos for Facebook. So every day I was making a new video for Facebook, but they were just music montage videos. But I think we did vlog a bit. I think especially at the end of each day, we did a recap.
I think we were going to, and you're like, nah. I mean, I think you'd have the footage, but yeah. I think we stopped doing it after a while.
I don't know. I'd have to see. But either way, we could sit down and just do a chat through how we felt about each area. And I could edit B-roll into it.
Sounds like super fun.
So fun. Have to pull out the memory bank and try to remember every city we went to. Oh yes, Bamberg. Remember, and they had the waterways with the little glowing guys sitting up on the pedestals.
Yeah, and we went to the museum, and the girl was totally funny because it was just the three of us. It was me, you, and her, and she was like, "And F this, and these effers did this." And she was
this is
so
the best
funny.
Museum tour ever.
Yeah, she definitely read the room on that one. It was hilarious.
Let me see. Timothy says, I walked down the Washington Monument and thought I would die. Oh, can you go up the Washington Monument?
You can go up and down it.
I didn't realize that. I know you can go up the St. Louis Tower, or the arch, and go up there. It's kind of creepy.
You weren't supposed to when you did it. Well, I guess
I didn't go up, but I just snuck into the grounds.
Did you go up and get stuck?
No, I was stuck. Eric says, what you don't know running up that hill, the shame. Listen, it's the climb.
It's the climb. Yeah, that was tiring. Why did we run up a hill?
I don't even know why we did it. We just started running out of nowhere.
Well, you started running, and I was like, I don't want to be left behind. So then I started running, and then we just didn't stop, and that was dumb.
I mean, it got us up there quicker. It got it over with, and you're just, amazing when you're grumpy.
True.
I was dying. Kimball was laughing, because Kimball doesn't watch the episodes until we sit down at 7 p.m. on Saturday nights and actually watch them together, and so Kimball just laughs as much as I do about it. I'm like, we are crazy. We are literally insane. Who is watching this?
Cool people, obviously.
I'm just so grateful people watch because I feel insane watching it back.
I felt like adding some purple, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh my god, your dreams. You're really manifesting your reality right now.
I don't think that's it, but... yeah, whatever.
You are manifesting your reality.
Okay.
PB says, what was up with the other bench with all the flowers?
Oh, I think it was a memorial.
It was a memorial. Someone died.
It was sad.
As happens. I could almost see it. That dream I'm dreaming. Actually, I really love that song.
Orangey orange bits.
She could change it. Be like, it's the climate change.
Oh my god. We're gonna feel like this is fuzzy feathers.
Yeah, totally.
Texture in there.
You know how to do it. We saw it. We were at a candy shop in Burton on the Water, and they had different sizes of those never-ending gobstoppers. Do you remember back in the 90s?
No,
they would have
jawbreakers.
Jawbreakers. They'd have the giant jawbreaker that you'd lick it for a while and then put it in a wrapper and keep it for months or years at a time and come
no
back.
Bacteria on that.
Yeah, you're fine.
Pure sugar.
They had those, and I just imagined how sore my tongue would be if I started doing that again.
Yeah, that was... the last time I had one of those is when we went to Disneyland, and I was 13.
PB says, died on the bench? Yeah, they were still there. They just put flowers around them. Eric says, Kimball's adorable when he's grumpy.
I must be adorable a lot.
Try being around it. It's even more adorable. on the way back when I missed 2 turns, it was like the first one, Kimball's like, oh, okay, it's fine, whatever, it's fine.
And then
I missed the second one, and he's like, it's fine.
I'm all, I know you enjoy driving around the countryside holding your poop. Like, can we please get home today sometime?
Oh my god, I really was. That's okay, I have really, strong ass muscles I can hold it in.
You're practicing.
Just so y'all know.
Working out them kegels. Maybe this front thing was one of these leaves and I just wasn't paying attention. If not, it is now. That's the direction we went with it.
It's the climate change. SK wrote, he put an emoji that is just like the loading symbol. I don't know, maybe his comment's loading. I'm not sure what it means.
Either that or the...
I didn't know that was an actual emoji you could put in.
Maybe it's like the glitchiness of the thing.
Maybe.
It just feels like it's loading constantly.
I mean, the little picture of you on the side camera looks great.
What more can we ask for?
As long as Kimball's, moving at a regular frame rate, that's fine. We only need 2 frames a second over here.
Jeez. You think you're doing better and you just make it worse.
John wrote, half the people watching have not hit the thumbs up, just saying. God, you guys.
We don't want to call anybody out.
God, but you didn't do it.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, John. We appreciate it.
Wait, is this the thing that does like the...
Yeah, totally. Put them up.
I think you're lying.
Really think... No, it does. But do this. It will. I promise.
Hold on. Do
I promise. Hold it. Do it.
Yeah, see nothing.
Do it.
And then you did this.
Do it here on this camera.
This camera?
Like, do the heart thing.
This is like...
hold it up. There you go, right there. Maybe it'll do it.
That's too much
It's
work.
not working for you today.
Well, I think that's almost done.
Eric says, all okay here. SK says, number 1. And like, those like big foam thumbs? Put that little emoji. It's like a red foam thumb.
Oh, yeah. Like, you're the best at the...
PB says, maybe Kimball should start coloring Rocky style in his underwear.
Nope.
Miss Jellyfish Sands says, oops, thumbs up immediately.
Oh, thank you.
No pressure. But give a damn thumbs up. I'm just kidding. Janet says, hearts denied, lol.
Just this one, sweetie. Maybe I can find... Looking at my paint pens. Let's see here. I just looked for a very pale... Okay, I got a yellow, and I think... I don't know how pale that orange is. It's probably not pale enough.
Eric gave 6 thumbs ups of all colors.
Oh, why, thank you.
All shades of skin.
Let's give these a good shake. I haven't used them in a hot minute, so they might be very separated.
You gotta keep them separated.
Not like this.
SK, we were listening to Natalie and Bruglia today. What was the album?
It's on the... That's the song with... It's the one with Torn
on it?
Yeah.
And the Pigeons and the Crumbs.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I feel like this is taking me back to the 90s right now so hard. And I was like, immediately there.
Yeah.
Love it. SK says, good night, guys.
Good night.
Night, SK. Sweet dreams.
Of rhythm and dancing.
Kisses.
All right, taco kisses.
John says those don't count. About the thumbs. SK says melatonin gums kicking in. Ooh, do those work? Don't tell us. Go to bed. Go to bed, SK.
Isn't like SK Lauder a thing? Estee Lauder. Shut up.
I can never remember SK's first name. Is it Steve?
Honey, I don't know anyone's name.
I have such a... There's literally like 100 people that have like names different than their screen names, and I have such a hard time remembering them. Like even me learning language is hard. Jenna says, have a great week. And then puts kitty in a box, and kitty.
It's a kid in a... Kitty. It's a kitty in a box.
There you go.
That just doesn't work. Single syllable.
It's a cat in a box.
I know, but it was a kitty. I don't know if this will work. Maybe I should do yellow around the leaves.
What's your favorite sitcom of all time, Kimball?
I mean...
Think hard.
It changes, like...
You've got Golden Girls, you've got Frasier, you've got Will and Grace,
Will and Grace.
You can only pick one. On your desert island with infinite,
Streaming.
TV and streaming that series. You got Ab Fab, don't forget. There's a lot of shows here, Kimball.
It would have to be, like, I love Ab Fab, but it's not long enough.
Yeah, there's not enough episodes.
I'm
gonna go with Will and Grace.
Probably.
I think the writing's just genius on that show.
And I think it did a good job of, like, growing with the audience and with the times.
I kept waiting for them to come back for another season, because remember when, like,
yeah,
the Burnt Cheeto came in the first time and they're like, we're doing another series. I was just like, oh god, please do another one.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It's about them at the retirement home.
They're not that old yet.
Miss Jellyfish Sand says, my name is Maria. Oh, yay, Maria!
We're gonna stalk you at MS Maria.
I'm sure your boss won't mind. We'll come in and be like, where's Maria?
She promised us that we could hang out, so here we are.
says Seinfeld. Oh, Seinfeld's a good one, too. That's also very long.
Yeah. But Elaine is my favorite part about that, and she's not in it enough.
Jenna says, I want strawberries now. Such a pretty little birdie.
Do we remember that thing where you talk and then at the end be like,
Oh my gosh, yeah, there was some... That's on TikTok. I saw people posting this trend where, like, the girlfriend was trying to annoy the boyfriend, and so they would always add, like, to the end of everything they were saying. So it would cut in, and the boyfriend would be like, "Babe, what are you doing?" She's like, "What do you mean?" And they would just add that on to everything, and then they would get crazier and crazier, and she would just, like, play it off or whatever. Anyway, I'm like, why do you guys get so upset about that stuff? I'm like, calm down.
Yeah, chill out. Should I do, like, pink dots?
Eric says, favorite sitcom, FC The Champions.
No, maybe yellow.
I don't know what that is. Maria says, ha! And then Alex says, have you seen Kath and Kim?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my god, yes. It's nice. It's nice. It's different. It's different. I like that. Yeah, we've seen that. Kimball's seen, I think, the whole series.
Yeah, and then I watched the movies. And it's like one of those, like, I can't stand Kim. Look at me. Kimmy, look at me. But, like, I couldn't. It's when, like... She didn't bother me enough where I stopped watching, but oh my god, if I knew her in real life, I don't know how the hell Sharon puts up with her.
PB says, no love for George Costanza.
I mean, he's fine. He's probably my second favorite on the show. Alright, we've got some yellow dots happening. We love a yellow dot. Do I have a soft pink? What are you down at the bottom? This might be soft pink. I'll shake it up. Bleep, bloop. It's like the binder is all rested on the bottom of the barrel.
Eric says, Rocky, it's a Belgian sitcom, has run for 21 seasons.
Ooh.
Oh my god, it's like the days of our lives. How fun. What's it about, Eric? Give us the skinny.
It's like EastEnders.
But like the quick version, like the Cliff's Notes, or Sparks Notes version.
Did they have Cliff's Notes?
I don't know. It's like the abridged version. Just summarize.
Oh, you need to
the story.
Right down, lady. I think it's done. I think we're done. It's done. We're done. You go back in there. Try it off. Try it off. Like, what was the last bit that I did? We still got some wet dots.
It's so moist.
Moist. We had some really moist cake today.
Timothy says, very funny, Miranda and One Foot in the Grave.
Oh my god, I love Miranda.
I know, I wish Miranda had so many more episodes, because that has to be one of the funniest sitcoms of all time. And, like, there's many good British ones, too. There's, like, Spaced, there's IT Crowd, there's just so many good shows.
I love when Miranda breaks the fourth wall. Like, that cracks me up, and she just looks at the camera.
Yeah, Miranda is absolutely hilarious.
But, I mean, it's one of those, like, they stopped at a good time, because, you know, you can only do so much before things get repetitive.
I really want them to bring it back. I don't even care.
Yeah, I'd watch it. You know, if they just remade the episodes, I'd watch it.
Just her and Stevie and her mom. Like, I don't care. I don't care what's happening with everyone else, just as long as the three of them are there.
Yeah. I mean...
My favorite episode in Miranda is when her and her mom have therapy.
Forgot how to sit.
Oh my god.
I'm thirsty. No.
Brilliant. Leslie says, I love this, Kimball. My favorite.
Oh, thank you.
Alex says, not a sitcom, but I could watch for the rest of my life. What is
Oh, I'll tell you about it.
Oh, wait. Is that like the Trixie Mattel
and channel? Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the one?
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah.
I love that show. I remember watching that. I was like, oh my god, these people know exactly what to do for editing. Like, it's so up my alley. I was like, this is what I want to watch. So funny.
And
hopefully we're talking
me,
about the same thing.
I'm kind of like,
I think it's hilarious.
Oh, wait. I missed this blue one. It just blended right into the gray towel.
Eric says, a football team that always lose, and the characters all over the top. Spain has made also a version of it. Oh, how funny. And then Timothy says, I also have a fear of youths. But you don't run up like trying to pull their pants up in the park.
Well,
if you know, you know.
You might.
Are you done, Kimball? You're going to take pictures for social right here while we're going?
You're just chatting.
Two birds with one stone. One bird with two stones.
Yeah, but I don't like that photo.
Gain 2 stones while we're eating today. All right, let me just move the camera down, and we'll turn off the... There we go. That's better. Kimball.
Yeah.
Kimball.
Yeah.
Kimball.
Yeah.
PB says, maybe we could do a live stream where we watch Miranda.
Everybody, episode 3, season 2.
Anyone know Dear Ladies on the BBC in the 1980s? We did try to watch a couple episodes of that because we found it on YouTube.
Dear ladies.
I thought the intro was funny.
What one was it?
It was the one, remember when they always, like, at the beginning of the intro, like, something falls out of the basket or whatever, and it was, like, the 2 guys dressed in drag.
Oh, yeah.
Uppity British woman.
Yeah, uppity British woman.
Kimball, do you want the good news or the bad news?
So, what was the secret about, like, my horrible hair?
No, like, good news or bad news?
Give me the bad news.
You sure? You want to start with the bad news?
Yeah, I want to end a little bit happier.
Okay. This whole thing happened on Rocky and Kimball channel again.
Did it really?
This is not April Fool's.
Okay, that's the good news.
Do you accept that?
I have no choice but to accept it.
Okay. And the good news is you had a bunch of people that joined in and all love you and they support you, and it was a successful live stream, and it was like some of their favorites.
Thanks.
How do you feel right now? Tell everyone.
I'm pissed off.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Tell them.
I mean, love that you guys are here, but it's making my channel suffer.
Yeah. So we won't use the OBS anymore because it said it was on Kimball and Rocky, but then it posted on, or it said it was on. No, it said.
No, you just gave it all the way. That was the secret.
It said it was on Kimball's Corner, and then we went live, and it went on to Rocky and Kimball again, according to some people. Anyway, I have to check it.
That's why I didn't get my warning, my little notification. That's why some other people didn't get their notifications.
Sorry, guys. So we won't use the OBS program anymore. So we'll just do
Which is fine. We'll
one
just
camera, and
it'll have a smoother watch time, whatever. But also, you just won't have that little camera, which is fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Great.
All right. So on that happy note, Kimball,
I'm gonna go now. You could have just told me.
I know, but I wanted to save it for the end because I wanted you to be happy. Yeah. Was that the right thing to do? Everyone, let us know in the comments if I should have told Kimball right away, or if we should have just waited till the end, or just not told him at all until he got downstairs.
Now you get to deal with me all by yourself.
I can't wait. You guys wish me luck. It's gonna be a fun night.
Well.
All right, lots of love.
I guess give them the sign off, Rocky, since it's your channel.
It's our channel.
It's your channel.
It's our channel.
It's yours. I don't do anything on it.
All right, well, we love you guys tons, and we'll see you next week, but it'll be on the right channel next week.